Puerto Rico used to be a Spanish colony that ended up as a U.S. territory, so that today people born in the island are U.S. citizens that have self-government, but that have no say in anything that happens on the mainland, unless they live there. Spanish first arrived in Puerto Rico on November 19, 1493, when on his second voyage, in search of water, Columbus landed somewhere on the island's west coast, near present-day Rincon. The visit, however, was extremely brief, and it took over a decade for the Spanish to follow up. That happened when Ponce de Leon arrived in the island from Hispaniola in search of gold. At first, Ponce de Leon's expedition was amicably received by the chief of the local Taínos, a cacique called Agüeyvana. Agüeyvana presided over the island's largest settlement, sited on the Guayanilla River, near present-day Guanica, and invited the Spaniard to a welcoming friendship ceremony. But the good relationship didn't last long. The Spanish subsequently brought kidnapped Africans and enslaved indigenous people from nearby islands in order to fully staff their mines. It began to crumble in the rest of Spanish America. In Puerto Rico, it barely produced a ripple. The elite living in San Juan depended on the Spanish military to prevent attacks.
The city of Old San Juan is defined by its narrow cobblestone streets and colorful buildings, which date back to the 16th and 17th century. The gate to the city, or La Puerta de San Juan, is a large circa 1635 gate that was the main entry into the walled city during its Spanish colonial era.
The architecture of colonial Puerto Rico is heavily influenced by the design of Andalusia, Spain. This is no surprise, as many of the Spanish settlers who populated the island originated from this area. The colonial architecture seen on the island consists of a variety of styles ranging from Baroque to the Neoclassical. In particular, the island includes numerous striking examples of Neoclassical architecture with features such as domes, columns, and terracotta tiles. Many of these designs speak to the close connection between the island and its Spanish roots and can be seen in both public and private spaces. Overall, the architecture of colonial Puerto Rico is a great reminder of the strong bond between the island and its Spanish past. For the purpose of this project, we are looking at how the people of Puerto Rico are celebrating the decolonization through architecture. To celebrate this independence, the people of San Juan begin by removing the facades of the houses influenced by the Spanish culture and architecture. So, imagine this: the faces of those who suffered under Spanish colonization are carefully collected and placed on top of each other, creating a huge monument that represents both freedom and remembrance. It's a towering symbol of the strength of the human spirit and the fight for independence. And then this magnificent structure is gently set afloat on the calm, peaceful sea, where it serves as a moving reminder of the struggles that came before and the triumphs that followed.